Yo, we've got Antifa. What's happening, ladies? Antifa. Have you got anything to say for yourself? Nothing? Racist? Nazis? So this video is just a follow-up from my latest video about the migrant hotel protest at the Manchester South Hotel. Now, 2 female members of Antifa actually showed up to this protest, but they got humbled pretty quickly, couldn't handle the pressure, and dipped out. Now, when I saw these 2 ladies, I respectfully approached them and asked them, did they have anything to say for themselves? And here's what they had to say. Yo, we've got Antifa. What's happening, ladies? Antifa. Have you got anything to say for yourself? Nothing? Racist? Nazis? Nothing. Speechless. So as you see, I did actually respectfully approach them there. I didn't say anything nasty. I just said to them, ladies, we have Antifa. Do you have anything to say for yourselves? Usually they want to call Patriots Nazis and racists, but they were speechless. They didn't have anything to say to me, but they did actually have other things to say to other people at the protest. Now, the funny thing about this whole situation is that no lefties turned up for this protest. These 2 women were the only people that actually showed up for the protest. Now, in this video, you can see these girls actually asking the police for advice. Where should they stand and what should they do? Because they're the 2 only lefties at the protest, and they looked a bit worried. They looked a bit concerned and they didn't know what to do. Now, this clip, it's so funny for 2 reasons. Number one, it highlights the blatant 2-tier policing that is going on in the country right now. It shows police are constantly in bed with left-wing agitators, and it proves that they constantly baby them and protect them and show favoritism towards left-wing agitators.
How are we doing?
Right, mate. Okay, so what are you saying? You can stay?
Yeah, well, I was surprised to see that...
There's not many of you here.
Yeah.
Is that why you're not going to stay?
I'll stay here as long as it fucking takes, mate, you fucking freak.
Instantly swearing. He asked him a simple question. How long are you staying there? As long as it effing takes, you effing freak. Instantly on the defensive, swearing and getting aggressive, simply just because he asked them a simple question.
Why am I freak? Why am I freak? Where are you going to stand? What? I get your face. Hey,
the way you're blocking them.
I get your face. I'm not blocking anybody, I'm filming it. You can see it on my camera, mate. Stop lying.
Again, you heard the police officer there as well. Don't block them, don't get in the way, babying them and protect them and showing blatant favoritism.
Come.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. No.
So this is her sign that says no human is illegal. Now this just goes to show the delusion of these left-wing agitators, completely ignoring the rapes and the murders that have been happening as a result of these migrant hotels, completely ignoring people being killed by illegal migrants from these hotels. Her answer is no human is illegal. Let's just completely ignore the illegal immigration part and let's just highlight that they are humans and we should protect them.
Human is illegal. That's right. You're right. I'm not questioning. I'm saying that is right. No human is illegal unless they start raping and bumming. And then they put them in our country because they've raped, killed and bummed. And now you're...
We're not saying that humans are illegal.
Yeah. We're just bumming and rape's illegal.
Would you let him stay with you?
Now, something I would say as well, I think Slicks, he could have worded this a little bit better. Personally, I would have worded this a little bit differently. But you get the point. He's basically trying to say that rape is illegal and, you know, raping women and children is illegal. And what about their rights? What about their human rights? What she is essentially saying is that the human rights of illegal migrants that are raping and killing women and children is more important than the human rights of the women and the children that they are actually raping, which again, it just goes to show the pure delusion of these left-wing agitators, and they do not have a clue what they're talking about.
Would you let him have a sleepover? Netflix and chill?
Would you let them shave your armpits?
We're vice now, can you do vice ours? You've got your little cardboard sign, but it's pretty shit. What does it say?
Hold it higher, love.
No,
higher. Higher. Let's see them hairy armpits.
I'm afraid on your side, you're wrong.
Now, something that happened here is this Patriot, the lady in a white bucket hat, she actually came over and she brought some pictures which were placed outside of the hotel. There were several pictures of, you know, convicted criminals, rapists and murderers that have been in migrant hotels. She showed them those pictures of men that have been convicted for life for raping people, men that have been given 10 years, 14 years, 8 years, etc. for raping students and women and children, etc. She was putting those signs in front of these two Antifa members to show them this is what you are actually protecting. These are the men that you are trying to protect, and that was the point that she was trying to convey. But they didn't really have anything to say for themselves with regards to the illegal migrants that are raping and killing women and children.
Many more of us than you. There is many more of us than you. That's what you're supporting.
Do you know him? You do know him, don't you? Hey?
And eventually it was only a couple of minutes and, you know, these two fake Antifa members, they actually dipped out.
He killed 3 of our little girls. Are you supporting that lady? Hey? I'm sorry, children, yeah.
Now you can hear again, you know, people were obviously putting their point across, the Patriots. They weren't getting aggressive really in the grand scheme of things. Generally you see Antifa members making gun fingers, cutthroat signs, they've got balaclavas, they're pushing, they're agitating, they have signs that they try to whack in Patriots' faces. So in comparison to that, this was pretty lenient in terms of the Patriots confronting them. But something else I want to say as well is when it comes to a lot of these sort of fake Antifa members, these two are clearly students because this migrant hotel is based in a student area. These girls clearly don't know what the F they're talking about. They have no idea about the statistics, the rapes and murders that are coming out of these migrant hotels. You know, and these two girls, they're literally babies. They probably never worked a hard day's work in their entire life. They probably live off student loans and live off their parents' money. And they probably never witnessed any crime. They probably come from sheltered lives in areas that don't have any crime. And they probably understand absolutely nothing about illegal immigration. But anyway, after they began to walk off, this is when I actually walked across the road, and here's the clip of that.
Yo, we've got Antifa. What's happening, ladies? Antifa. Have you got anything to say for yourself? Nothing? Racist? Nazis? Nothing. Speechless.
So yeah, you know, I hold no animosity towards these women, really. You know, really, I feel sorry for these girls because they got completely embarrassed and humbled. It must have been so humiliating to show up for a protest and realize that there was nobody on your side. I don't really feel any animosity for these ladies, to be honest with you. I just feel sorry for them because they're uneducated and they do not understand what is going on right now in the world with regards to this illegal immigration crisis. I don't wish any physical harm on these ladies, you know, but I hope that one day they don't get robbed or raped by an illegal migrant. I hope that they come to the realization before that happens and they understand why mass immigration and illegal immigration is a big problem in this country and why these migrant hotels are a threat to our communities and a massive threat to the student community as well. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Make sure you subscribe to Slick's Tube. I'll leave a link in the description of this video. If you enjoyed this content, also make sure you subscribe to my channel as well if you're watching for the first time. And if you enjoyed the content, consider liking this video, consider sharing it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.